Kev G with a weather overview. This is the Climate Prediction Center's spring outlook. This was issued February 20th, and it's for the next 3 months. Generally warm across the lower 48 states. Warm weather is expected across much of the country. Even up in Alaska, they predict below normal temperatures are a good bet for the north central part of the United States. But this goes in line with a very warm winter that we've had across the eastern part of the United States, much of the lower 48 states as well, with the exception being the West. So it's a good bet that the warm times are going to continue for the most part. And yes, we do get reluctant spring around here, that's for sure. That's due to the fact that we are so close to the Atlantic Ocean, and that tends to, make for some cloudy days along the coast. But inland, you can get some nice days and very warm spring-like days. And I think Monday is going to be a real good example of that. New York City might be in the low 60s, but just inland across New Jersey, temperatures may be pushing 70 degrees on Monday. So that might be the pick of the week for next week on Monday. And now, as we'd have to deal in the short term with a storm that's going to be moving basically offshore. And this storm is going to be rather intense, but it's too far away to really give us any high impact. Nevertheless, we will see rain from it, it looks like, tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. But if you watch the progression of this system off the NAM model, you can see that the low is way to the east of Ocean City, Maryland. And this is by late Friday evening. We still have some rain showers around here, but the bulk of the precipitation is way offshore as this system intensifies, but it moves out to sea. So overall, a pretty good weekend is in store. It looks like Saturday we have some leftover clouds in the morning, but then that gives way to sun with perhaps some windy conditions early on, and then the winds kind of relax a little bit. Sunday is warmer, and then we get into Monday, that true spring-like day in the offing, it looks like. So if we fast forward to the GFS model, we warm it up for Sunday with a return flow from the west-southwest. Temperatures will be in the 50s on Sunday, and then warming up even further on Monday, with mid-50s to low 60s along the coast. But again, if you go just inland, you're going to be flirting with the 70-degree mark over parts of New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. So the further away from the coast you get, the warmer it will be, especially on Monday. That may be the best day of the week. And then for Tuesday, we have arriving clouds and showers for Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night. This is probably not that big of a deal. It starts to get a little bit more active as we go through late in the period, because it looks like we have a few fast-moving storms to deal with. So by Wednesday night into Thursday, after a short break, we get more rain or even a rain-snow mix. But this pattern is not conducive for any type of major wintry precipitation, as has been the case the entire winter long. But you can see by next Friday, yet another storm system moves in. So it might turn into a kind of a wet period, starting probably late in the week next week. If you look at the weather underground, the temperatures are fine, but this is misleading. If you look at Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they're just too ambitious with the snow chances in here, and you can see that by the highs that are in the mid to upper 40s, but they have the rain snow icon in there. So a little bit hard to believe from that vantage point, but the temperatures look like they're pretty solid in terms of where we're going. Monday, 60 in and around the city, but higher temperatures inland. And then Tuesday, we cool it back down with those arriving clouds and showers. And then for late in the week, it looks like more unsettled weather with those fast-moving storm systems moving through. So it gets a bit rainy by the end of next week, but all in all, not a bad pattern. And we have that very nice day coming up on Monday with very spring-like temperatures in the offing for early next week.